I thought we were probably a third place car, like behind the 20 and the 22. I got through third, one run, and then the 5 jumped us on 2, the 9 beat us off pit road. So that was kind of fifth, and I thought I was a little better than the 9. So yeah, third or fourth place, and then we stayed out and tried to give it a shot at it. And I thought some more guys were going to stay out with us. And I just got spun out off 4, just trying to. Also, I was trying to clear up in front of the 1. I had a bunch of wheeling and hit the bump, belt spun out, and it was a rough 2 laps from there. I went to the back. So, yeah, not a bad night. I wish we could have just contended a little bit better, but we got a lot better from Friday.
Obviously, you had your own race win, but for Joey to hold off the 20 for as long as he did, no tires versus 2 tires, how hard is that? I mean, what kind of a challenge is he facing?
No idea. Not necessarily.
This change. Is this now just be a points race?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought I put on an okay race. So, yeah, I mean, I said it earlier this week, like, I'm good either way. If you want to keep it the All-Star race, if you want to move it to a points race, I'm cool with it. I kind of like Brad Kay's comments yesterday or 2 days ago about this being a points race and moving the All-Star race to the Charlotte Oval and getting rid of the Roval. But, yeah, either way, whatever they decide to do this place, I'm pretty good.
4th place run in the All-Star race. When that promoter's caution came down and some guys stayed out, how was it navigating through there?
Honestly, we got some really good holes that worked out for us, and I got to where I was the first car on tires, and unfortunately just overheated the right rear really quickly, but it worked out better for me than some others for sure.
How much did tires play a factor throughout the night?
I think tires mattered a lot more than last year, a lot more than we probably expected them to. So I think that's a really good thing for sure. I think that's what we all want, so it's a step in the right direction.
And if tires are mattering year after year, does that mean this track is maybe put on a great points race?
I think a points race would probably look about like the All-Star did, just with more cars. I don't think it's going to change a lot. I'm sure this place will wear out as time goes. So, yeah, it's a good thing for sure.
All right.
It's so hard for me to say. It's whatever Marcus wants, I think. Like, SMI and the Franz family and NASCAR, like, they might have to take a race from somewhere else. So there's a lot of pieces on the board they'd have to move. So I can't even begin to, like, understand that. Like, I'm playing checkers while they're playing chess. So whatever they want.
How much did you feel like at the end that having a shot, or what did you need?
I am so thankful to have a shot. I mean, we were spun out backwards. I was watching the tow truck drive up to me trying to get it started and burn a set of tires right there with 5 laps. I'm knowing that was going to put us at a deficit later, not even knowing if the car would roll, and the wheel was off, so it definitely hit something on the left side, and whatever it didn't affect it too much. So, yeah, just glad that we had a shot, and if those two needed to hit each other just a little bit harder for me to go get a million.
What was the racing like tonight?
I mean, I went backwards at the beginning of the race, and then I went forward after the crash. So I'd kind of settled into a spot where I thought I was going to be, and then I got spun out. And from there, like, we took off, and I was behind the field on purpose because I thought the rack was, like, flexing or something, the steering. And then we got going, and I was like, oh, I'm just as fast as these guys. And I started passing them. So I just love passing cars. And with my wheel all out of whack and knowing the left side's all torn up, we passed cars tonight.
What made the racing tonight different than it was a year ago?
I think the Goodyear Eagle they brought is a step in the right direction. We saw that. I got to wave to him eventually. It's time for Busch Light after that work. I think that it's a step in the right direction, and you just see good payoff for, like, clean air, but you also see a good car able to drive through there. And I think it's a step in the right direction. Now, is there another slice of the pie for us to go get with compounds? It's for Goodyear to decide. They're the best in the business.
When Bell and Logano started racing each other, did you feel like you had a window there for a second?
Could y'all see my smile from outside the car? Because down the backstretch, I caught myself, like, mouth open watching them block each other, and they kept giving me clean air on the top, and I was committed to the top. I couldn't turn to run the bottom. I was too tight, so just running the edge of the rubber both ends, and man, I was able to push them, the second place guy, to, like, get them back up there. That was I wanted them to hit each other. That was my only shot.
So now it's 3 all-star races here. You obviously got a lot of fans right over there behind us, but how cool is it just for North Wilkesboro now? And he says it's a cool track for the sport.
Absolutely. It's just a beautiful drive coming up here. If you come in out of Charlotte, I get off 77 early and take the back roads and come in the Southway, and I'm sure 421's awesome too, but like just some back roads and great country and cows and farm equipment and just this field. So just getting into the mountains over here, so beautiful, like come to the race weekend, but then go off into the mountains and Asheville and all this area up here. It's really really cool, and I think we put a lot of money into the town and surrounding area, so our sport does that. Thankful to the state of North Carolina for the investment into the facility themselves. They're driving business into the state. They put in a great pedestrian bridge and a lot of amenities to fans. And seeing the Benny Parsons grandstand, I never got to meet Benny, but I know Phil, I know Stefan, and just knowing that family, the little bit I do, seeing that grandstand's really cool. That's something that I don't know how much it gets talked about, but he was such a legend in our sport, somebody I watched growing up. I watched old videos of him race. He was done racing, but I remember seeing videos of him even in the booth. So really, there's a lot of history here. And seeing the woods here, you can just tell everybody's proud to be here from the sport, especially all the old guys. And I'm proud just to watch them and be a part of it now.
How cool is it to have fans chanting your name and your sponsor right now?
Well, I think they've had a couple of Busch Lights, so now it's my turn. I've been working all weekend, so I'm ready for one to celebrate that. That was a great effort, great recovery from being spun out in the tail car. We passed some cars, and then we took the promoter's caution, took full advantage of it.
This is Custom Patch Hats. But what makes us custom? Well, that actually begins with you. We're just bringing your unique vision to life. No knockoffs, no lookalikes. Your design is one of a kind. We know hats, we know design, and we know quality. The proof? It's in our production. Hand-stitched with precision and care, with brands you know and trust. A one-of-a-kind patch deserves a one-of-a-kind treatment, all the way to your doorstep. It's how we keep it custom.
What's up? Michael Massey here, Frontstretch.com. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.